As you may know, my name is Tolu Olurebi. I was born in Nigeria, but I grew up mostly in the UK. I live in Manchester and I've been doing drama and performing arts all my life. Well, I've lived in Manchester for a number of years now and I've got myself involved in a few acting projects. Dented is a film that focuses on the life of a young lady who had to go through extreme lengths in order to gain the affection that she wanted from her mom. But the thing is, with Dented, I had a target audience that I wanted, which was mostly the youths. But as the film developed and as I began writing even more, I noticed that it would appeal more to parents as well, just because the message in there, it appeals to the parents in a way that they need to be obviously aware of what their children are up to, or what their kids are up to, and how they live life and who they spend time with, and how much attention they need to give to their children. So that's the reason why I also had parents as one of my main target audience for the film, as well as the youths, like females and males my age. Okay, I get this a lot, and I'm going to be honest with you. I don't classify it as a Nollywood movie, as solely Nollywood. It does have African elements in it, but it's not solely Nollywood. However, the attention and feedback that I'm getting from my movie seem to be coming from a lot of people who are in the Nollywood industry. So you could say that it is partially Nollywood, but I've tried to make it as open as possible so that other people can engage with the film and benefit from the message that's been passed across through it. I think that being black and being a female, there isn't a lot of opportunities to go into acting mainstream. I mean, you can create your own opportunities, by forming your own team and making whatever you want to make, episodes and all that kind of things. But to go into it mainstream, I think there are some barriers that need to be broken. For example, I myself love period drama, but I cannot get myself into period drama because there's not that chance for me. Because period dramas happened back in the day and there weren't a lot of black people that were in this country, so it's not like there's so much opportunities for me as a black young woman to go into it mainstream. But I think if you work hard at it and you focus on your goal and your aim, your objective and where you want to end up, even though you've had so many no's at auditions and things like that, I still think if you keep pushing forward, you will eventually get to where you want to go. You will get knocked back a couple of times, It might be because of your race, it might be because of your age, it might be because you're feminine. But the thing is, even with that and you still push forward, you will get to where you want to be. You just have to keep pushing yourself forward. In 10 years' time, I see myself on the big screens, making the movies that I've always dreamed of making, with the hard work and commitment that I'm ready to put in it. I see myself making an impact on people's lives, the younger generations and the older generations, people who want to be inspired by me, who I've always thought of giving, passing a message across to. But by the grace of God, I do believe it can happen, and I'm hoping and praying that I do end up where I want to end up in 10 years' time. The collaborations that's happening with Hollywood and Bollywood have created so much opportunities for people, and I think that Nollywood can get to that level of expertise as well. There's so many great actors, directors, producers who write great stuff. You've got people like Kunle Afolayan, who's great at writing great stuff. Tunde Kelani, who's an amazing director. I've seen some of his work. And also Jetta Amata, who works with actors and actresses in the States as well. I think that's amazing. There's already groundbreaking opportunities for people, and I definitely think Nollywood can get to that level of expertise with the amount of work and effort that they put in, if they continue at that standard, it's developing every day. I see new things online on YouTube every day, so it's definitely improving, and it's definitely getting better. The biggest challenges that I'm facing as a young Black actress is and filmmaker is mostly to do with the funding. You know, we don't get a lot of support, especially as a 20-year-old. You don't get taken seriously most times. You know, you might have a big vision and a big aim, and you know what you see, what you want to become of yourself, but there's just not that great funding. And which also brings me back to talking about a body that we don't have as well, you know, to support people of our race and culture who are in the media industry, who are hungry for opportunities. You know, we need a body to support us. That's another great challenge. And also access to location as well is another big challenge. I mean, there are great locations in the UK, but it's just getting access to them. You know, if we can, then things will be great. But those are just the small challenges that we face. I want Dented to reach out to as many people that it can reach out as possible. Because of the contents in the film and the message that I'm, you know, trying to pass across to people, I really hope that it gets the attention that it should get, and it will also get to the younger generation, and you know, it can be used as an educational material as well, because it really touches on some deep stuff that young people go through in their daily lives, you know, at school, in homes. And I just hope it reaches to people who can help support me as well on my future projects and the things that I want to write in the future. I hope that they can see Dented and see the potential in it as well.